Hey guys, I'm in the basement. I've been pulling off this video for a long time now because I'm scared of what you guys are gonna say, and I'm scared how you guys are gonna react. I think I'm mainly scared because if you haven't read the title of the video, this is my worst fear. My worst fear is telling people who I am and what I'm going through. But I saw a video on YouTube that was talking about the same thing that I'm going to tell you today, and he said that no matter what, you will always have friends that are there for you. So even if I say this and I lose a couple of my friends for saying this because they think that I'm weird and they don't understand what I'm going through, I hope they're not my good friends, because that would really stink. Seeing my bestest friends leave me because of something that I'm still going through to this day. A while ago, I shared with you my bullying story. I didn't share that much about it because I was too scared at the time. I didn't really want to share that much of all of the pain and suffering that I've gone through. And I feel like now is the perfect opportunity. I'm becoming more aware of what is going on in my life, and I feel like sharing it with other people would help it to not stay bottled up inside of me, and I'll feel much better, as to what I've been told by a bunch of people. So 5 years ago, I was in the 6th grade, and everyone tells you that middle school is terrible and that it's like, it's something new when you haven't, you find new people from different schools and stuff like that. What they didn't tell me, though, was that you were gonna get bullied more for being who you want to be. You can't be yourself in school. You have to be someone else. That's what I didn't like the most. That I wasn't able to be myself. That I was too scared to be myself because I felt like everybody would judge me. Well, I got bullied really badly. I was pushed around. I was shoved against the walls. People would slap the books out of my hand as I was walking past. The teachers were even mean to me, telling me that I was stupid for not knowing what the answer was to a question. I stopped wearing my glasses because people would make fun of that, 4 eyes and stuff like that. So I stopped wearing my glasses, which in turn made my grades even worse because I wasn't able to see anything. Well, I got pushed around to the point where I had an emo stage. I would wear all black. I dyed my hair black. I was always constantly sad and depressed. I would cut myself. I'm not proud of it. But that's what I went through, because everyone would make me feel like I was so worthless and make me feel like nobody cared. And the only way to get out of that was to listen to music. That was my only way to get out of anything. So I've been going through depression ever since then. I'm still going through it to this day. There are some days where it's better than most, but I feel alone. I feel like nobody's there for me. Even if they do come out of their comfort zones to make me feel better, I still feel alone. I feel like I'm the only one going through this kind of thing. I feel like no one understands. I know other people are going through it. I just feel like I'm the only one. I've attempted suicide many times. So much I don't even remember the amount of times that I've tried to kill myself. I don't want to be on this earth. I never really did. Nobody cared. Nobody would show me that they loved me. No one would make me feel like I was special. Every time I trusted someone, they would just leave me there. Surrounded by people that I don't know, and I would have panic attacks because the people that I trusted the most would just leave me. And I was left on my own, dealing with depression and panic attacks at once. It wasn't fun. My parents finally told me that I was being homeschooled, and I thought everything was going to be fine. I thought, oh my goodness, I'm able to leave school. That's probably everything that I just need to get rid of. Nope. Now, sure, the bullying isn't as bad as it used to be, and sure, the depression isn't as humongous as it was 5 years ago, but I'm still going through it, and I'm still fragile, and I'm still that kind of person that even if you are joking around, I'm gonna think that you're not joking around, and I'm gonna think that you actually mean that, and then I'm gonna be all heartbroken because you said that. I've lost plenty of friends by just doing that, where I think everything that they say is true. And I don't believe anything that they say when they're trying to be nice to me. And they end up leaving me because they can't handle it. Or whenever I tell them, hey, I'm not really doing too well, can you hang out? They'll be like, oh, I'm not busy. I can't do that right now. I have to do this, that, and the other. I can't help you out with that because you're not as important to me as doing my chores. So from the last video when I said that my worst fear is that someone's not gonna take me in, someone's not gonna understand what I'm going through, this is what I'm talking about. I'm scared that if I tell him, hey, I'm constantly depressed, he's just gonna look at me and be all like, and walk away. I'm scared that either I'm not gonna find a guy who's going through the same thing that I'm going through and we could just come together with our problems, or he's not gonna understand how difficult it is to live life going like that, and he's gonna think that I'm faking it or making a big deal out of nothing. That's also why Liam is my hero, 'cause I was watching X Factor and the first time that he came on, and I was going to commit suicide, and he stopped that from happening. And everybody's been telling me, ever since I've told them, oh my gosh, I'm a huge directioner, they've always told me, ew, yeah, that's gonna go away sooner or later. You're not gonna love them after a couple of years. Really. Because I've been in love with him for 6 years now, and it hasn't changed. My love for him hasn't gotten any smaller than it was 6 years ago. It's gotten bigger. My love for him has gotten stronger. I just feel like he doesn't realize that he saved millions and thousands of people around the world with all of their problems, and he just thinks that, oh yeah, I'm a good singer, that's why I'm here. He doesn't know that he's saved lives. He's helped people. Well, I've been holding that in for 5 years now. I told my dad a couple weeks ago, but that didn't seem to help. Just hope none of you guys look at me different. I'm sorry if this isn't the type of video that you wanted. I'm sorry that it's sad. But I felt like it had to be said sooner or later. In case one of you guys is going through the same thing and needs help with it, just know that I'm here for you. You can message me anywhere. You can email me. You can Instagram me. You can tweet me, and I'll answer it. I promise you. You could ask for advice, and I'll give you the best advice that I possibly could. I just want to be here for people. I want to help people when they're going through their worst stages. And I felt like telling that story would help a little bit. so that people would know that you're not alone. And I feel alone too. So I'll see you guys next week. Love you guys. Bye.